Hello everyone. So I'd like to talk about GDP Foundational Concept 3. So there are three topics I'll be covering in this discussion. The first one is real GDP and nominal GDP, and the second one is GDP deflator, and the third one is example calculating real GDP with a deflator. So the first one, real GDP and nominal GDP. What is the difference between real GDP and nominal GDP? Nominal GDP measures output using current prices, while real GDP measures output using constant prices. Nominal GDP is the total value of all goods and services produced in a given time period, usually quarterly or annually. Real GDP is nominal GDP, adjusted for inflation. Real GDP is used to measure the actual growth of production without any distorting effects from inflation. So the second one, GDP deflator. A GDP deflator of 79% means that the aggregate level of prices decreased 21% from the base year to the current year. When the GDP deflator exceeds 100%, the price level has increased. The GDP deflator is similar to the consumer price index because both measure the impact of price changes. In economics, the GDP deflator is a measure of the money price of all new domestically produced final goods and services in an economy in a year relative to the real value of them. It can be used as a measure of the value of money. The GDP deflator is a measure of price inflation or deflation with respect to a specific base year. The GDP deflator of the base year itself is equal to 100. And the last one, example calculating real GDP with a deflator. In general, calculating real GDP is done by dividing nominal GDP by the GDP deflator. For example, if an economy price have increased by 1% since the base year, the deflating number is 1.01. If nominal GDP was 1 million, then real GDP is calculated as 1 million divided by 1.01, or 990,099. Thank you.